So AH has been abandoned on Christmas, and by one of the biggest mainstream media shills that she has had for the last year. To put this into perspective, this is somebody that has shilled anyone that has supported AH, has tried to go after anyone that has dared to support JD, to the point that she's written attack articles going after every single person that AH named in the courtroom, even going as far as to dox people. I mean, here, she actually managed to dox Laura B. Accountability, yeah, that's why they're abandoning AH. That's why they're leaving by drove. And remember, AH herself, she left too. You and I, we are going to talk about all of this today as well. Oh man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. AH getting abandoned for Christmas. Man, oh man, what a shame, right? I mean, here you have, again, NBC News' Kat Tenbarge, somebody that has gone after people time and again, telling you yesterday, hey, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays. I'm deleting this app off my phone. Now, the reason that I think they're abandoning ship is because of this little thing we call accountability. Taylor Lorenz, in fact, made this very clear. Don't know Taylor Lorenz? She works for the Washington Post. That's another AH co-conspirator. Taylor Lorenz has gone after a lot of people, tried to dox, tried to do terrible things, and she tells you, hey, you know, accountability, the Rocket Man here, and the people that I used to report things to, the people that would help me shut down folks, they're gone now. I mean, listen to this. In a minute and 37 seconds, they give away the game.
Taylor, I feel like you probably know some things about this. Like I was talking about you particularly earlier, because one of the sort of like literal product level things that's going on with Twitter is that like there's no moderation or whatever in what's going on in the trending topics. And yesterday, your name was a trending topic in a way that was inciting harassment of you. And like in a properly moderated technology platform, that shouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think the trending topics, the incentive, like the whole way trending topics works is definitely fundamentally broken. And it's just so rich to hear him complain about doxing and harassment. I mean, I am doxed and harassed constantly on this app. And I mean, that doesn't mean that I think everything needs to be moderated more heavily, but I do think users deserve more control over their own experience. It's just weird because definitely in the past few weeks, for instance, people tweeting out stuff like information about my family or all of the stuff that's been used to target my family directly in the past. Like I've reported it and the reports go nowhere. Like the tweets go nowhere. No, it doesn't seem like the woman that I used to reach out to when this stuff happened at Twitter has been let go from Twitter. You caught that right there. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest disclosures of all. The person that I used to reach out to, the person that would suspend people, help me keep my name off of trending, all accountability gone. Yeah, they're out the door. And I just hear this from a lot of people. So I feel like Elon is very focused on his own experience, but for the rest of us, it's definitely become a less safe platform. Now, to show you just how much this abandons AH, this is the top hits on that account for the name AH alone. And you'll notice they shill anybody that supports AH. They go after anybody that has supported JD. You'll notice the target put on Rihanna, and they continue to go. I mean, this is crazy too. They prop up TikTok people. They went after DUI guy. Notice here, DUI guy, front and center. They attack him as well. They've gone after Andy Signor. They've gone after Laura B. Even talking about things like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
that is worked in. And I mean, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, again, this shows you what the abandoning effect, what kind of hit that has. Now, what fascinates me is that this isn't the only heavy AH shill. In fact, I mean, you have the paid ones, like Bot Sentinel, Chris Boozy, who have told you over and over again, they target people for AH on Twitter. I mean, you can see that right here in one of their newsletters. Hey, in July, we added Twitter accounts targeting AH and her supporters to the Bot Sentinel Hate Tracker. We're happy to announce that nearly 400 accounts have now been deactivated or suspended. Approximately 38% of the anti-AH accounts they were tracking are no longer spreading this stuff. You see, this is them targeting people, and they have done it heavily there so people can't get the word out. Suddenly, though, you have an about face with them talking about abandoning Twitter, which is abandoning AH and the cause of basically trying to keep information contained. They're saying the reason that they're doing this too, it's about the Rocket Man. It's about journalists. It's about accountability. You have to read between the lines with this. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. They're suddenly afraid that they might be held accountable for all the awful things that they pointed at other people. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to build up their own platforms. And that renders them ineffective because the majority of people, they are not going to follow these folks anywhere. Now, you can tell that all of these folks, they don't have the power that they had before. Just like Taylor Lorenz said about somebody they could contact behind the scenes, Bot Sentinel's Chris Boozy said, hey, when Ricada Law got flagged off the platform, well, people like Nate the lawyer, they think it's all coincidence. But what Nate doesn't understand is that coincidence, that takes a lot of planning. I mean, this is somebody that has bragged about their mainstream media connections, that bragged about their Twitter connections as well, just like Taylor Lorenz, like I said, and Eve Barlow. Barlow made the same complaints. In the past, they had connections on the platform. Now, they don't have anyone that can help them get people suspended, and they just might face accountability. They aren't the only people to abandon this either. I mean, we've had people like Michelle Dauber, somebody that would go after from JD to lawyers to myself. She loved trying to get my channel flagged down and more. She abandoned when the idea of accountability came up. You saw the same thing come up with a certain Z-list comedian. She would go out, she would shill hard for AH. She got in a tangle with the Rocket Man. Accountability got to go bye-bye. That's why Barlow stopped posting too. But what's amazing about this is that you're talking about mainstream media shills. They're not only abandoning again, they're abandoning right here at the holidays. It's Merry Christmas. I know you took me from an unpaid intern to somebody that might get a job as a tech journalist. But see ya, right? See ya indeed. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. I hope you're having great ones too. I hope everything is going smoothly. Let me know what you think though. And I appreciate you very much. When I say that, I cannot say it enough. I appreciate you. You make this channel work. Thank you.